Hello to those that are listening now. You are waiting for a new adventure, a new season, a new group of superheroes ready to save the world. We are the Relic Hunters.
Bazinga Bazoonga, welcome, one and all, to the very first episode of Season 2 of Relic Hunters, A New Path. So, as you know, we finished off Season 1 with a very, very somber moment. It was one of those scenarios where it left everybody in tears, but we had fun, we enjoyed ourselves, we did everything that we could to make the ending worthwhile, and I hope to God, as well as all of us hope, that you enjoyed yourselves and enjoyed the saga of all the characters.
Stop.
I think it was Ryan.
It was me. That was mine.
Hopefully you enjoyed the ending of Season 1 as much as we did, and enjoyed all the characters that we put a lot of time and effort into building, personality-wise, putting in money for the artwork and all that good stuff so that you guys have visual representation. This season, I'm not speaking for the DM, it's just my perspective on it, because I have talked to Josh several times about this in the upcoming weeks. But this season's going to be a lot different, and I'm excited for that. I'm excited for something new. So, without further ado, I'm going to, drop the floor. I'm going to hand it back over to the lovely Game Master, Joshua.
Hi guys. The last season was so much fun. We had a lot of fun just developing characters, new characters, old characters, just delving into a whole new type of Power Ranger experience in our Relic Hunters, and this season will be quite a bit different. We're delving, instead of just horror genre, we're delving into all genres. So have fun with that. I'm not going to talk too much. I'm just going to say thank you guys for being here. Thank everyone for being a part of this. My Relic Hunters, everybody in chat. We do have a Patreon that you can donate to if you feel you're wanting to. It is not a must, obviously. There is also other ways you can join our Facebook group.
Discord.
If you do join the Patreon and you do become a patron, you get access to our Discord, so you can chat with us at any time. You also get entered into basically a raffle to be a special guest on Relic Hunters later this season. And it also helps fund us so we can do awesome art, so we can get big special guests on here, so we can get shirts, so we can help you guys in on this experience. On top of that, if you guys just want to donate to the Twitch channel, which will also help us out and help ChiefDucky out, that'll also go back to the stream and stuff. And for every patron I see, or for every $5 donated, the the new Relic Hunters will get a spin on the wheel. I believe we still have that around somewhere.
I still have it. I'll have to just switch
Okay.
over. We got it.
Oh yeah. Okay, we have that. And like I said, you guys can talk to us in chat. We are always monitoring that, so you can. We're also going to be doing giveaways throughout the season for comic books, maybe shirts. We got buttons coming up and everything else. So, without further ado, I'm gonna pass it back to our wonderful ChiefDucky to start our theme. He looks like he has something to say, and I'm not really sure what.
I accidentally almost played the intro before you were done.
Yeah, I saw that.
No, nobody saw that shit. Okay, for starters.
Honestly, it was just the logo from season 1, so really no spoilers are happening there yet.
Okay, good.
Hello?
Hello. Awesome.
Okay, go sit down, maybe. Okay. There we go. So now, yes, as you can tell, the banners are gone. That means I'm about to play the intro. So, in true ChiefDucky fashion, shut the fuck up!
Woo!
And here we go with the new intro made by our very own Ryan Dusso. Let's give a big. Actually, before we begin, let's give a round of applause for putting in all the work into this intro and outro.
Oh yeah, and the emblems to Robin.
And the emblems to Robin, yes, as well. So, all of us are putting a lot of work into this. Now, we're about to show you how much of that hard work pays off. So, without further ado, the new intro to Season 2. Shut the fuck up.
Throughout the years, many have fallen protecting this world, hunting what we now call relics. These relics give special powers and forms to those who wield them. Now, a new force has appeared to protect us. The relics have chosen new warriors to save their existence. They are the Relic Hunters.
Okay, let me switch back over to the proper scene. There we go. We got the emblems up. We are ready to go. So without further ado, DM, let's get this adventure started.
Let's do this. Alright, so as all of you saw, sorry, something started playing. Whew. I do apologize about that. But alright, so to start us off, we are actually going to hover. Just imagine this in your head. We're gonna hover above Classic City, and as you see all the old buildings that you remember, this is about approximately 15 years later, so give or take. You see all the old buildings that are still there. Obviously, there is no house where Elvira's house once stood. It's an empty landmark now. Yes, it is completely. You see still for sale signs all in that little plot of land.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
What
Yes.
happened to the economy? What the fuck?
People don't buy houses 15 years.
That's fair. And plus, it doesn't help with all the giant monsters and shit.
Exactly. But as we peer down on this, we zoom in onto the Be Yourself gym. As we go through the doors, you see several people. There's gentlemen working out, some that are taking off their suits, look like they're kind of lawyers. There is this one gentleman that looks like he's just hitting this hard bag. He's dressed in a just kind of some gym sweats, got red shorts on. And all around him, like I said, there's just people working out, and across from him, there's an older gentleman that looks like he's kind of sitting there, and he just got done doing a class of karate of some sort, and he's sitting there, and he looks over at this young kid. I switched stuff out. I apologize. Mr. Michael, this young kid is you, Michael Mogar Free. Please describe yourself.
So Michael Mogar Free is a light heavyweight champion in mixed martial arts. He's currently undefeated. Think of him as a Quentin the Rampage Jackson physique. He's calm, cool-headed, great fighter.
Okay. As you're sitting there hitting the bag, this old man, he kind of comes over to you, and you see a little glint in his eye, and he comes over, little Chinese man, and he looks up to you, and he goes, "You have lots of skill."
Thank you. I would hope so, since I am the light heavyweight champion of the world.
That means nothing. It means nothing. You must learn techniques, but...
Techniques? I'm pretty sure you didn't hear me say...
Will you shut your mouth as he does this motion? And he takes from his back pocket, and he goes, "I teach, yes. I cannot teach you. But something tells me you will need this." As he hands you what looks like a kind of a bandana, a gi of sorts, and it's blue. It's got a little blue, and it's emblazoned, or it's not emblazoned, but it's a little blue headband. And he goes, "I just know you will need this." And as he turns around and goes to walk away.
Whoa, sir. If you say that you can't teach me, wouldn't that be a good challenge of you trying?
I have taken many pupils over the years. But
let me be yours.
I am not to train you. And he goes to walk off a little bit, and he goes, "Just remember, my name is Miyagi." And as he walks into the room, he walks back into what you know as the locker room.
I'm gonna try to follow him.
He is gone.
Where the did he go?
About that time, you hear now you're in the locker room. You hear a ruckus out in the main portion of the gym.
Like slowly peek my head around the corner, see what that was.
You see, as you peek your head around the corner, you see one of the lawyers fly, and as they fly across, their little business card flips out and kind of lands directly in your hand.
Well, I think he's gonna need this pack.
On the card, you notice that the law firm that this gentleman works for is Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe.
All right.
I cannot right now. I cannot.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna see what happened. Why this dude just flew
Roll me
essentially
d6.
out of nowhere. All right. 5.
5. You're able to look around. Like I said, you're not around the corner, but you're standing in the doorway of the locker room now, and you see literally a bunch of the lawyers that were working out. Some of them pretty big guys are just laid out. And as you do, you hear, "Hey, you need to come with me."
Who said that?
You see this small little figure walk up, and he's at your knees and goes, "Hey, hey!"
Whoa! What in the world is? The stories are true. Holy!
Stop talking. Gosh, you don't listen to anybody. And he turns around and come with me.
Okay. I'm gonna take the bandana, put it in my pocket, and the business card. I'm like, I guess you don't need this, and just put it in the other pocket and follow the little creature.
As you follow the creature outside, there is a black horse-drawn carriage, but with no horses in front.
Little dude, did you bring this here all by yourself?
He's on one of the steps, so he's about your level now, and goes, "I just said get in. Trust me, it'll all be explained." And he hops off and gets in the front. What are you doing?
I'm gonna be like, all right. Things can't get any weirder, I think. I'm just gonna go ahead and listen and get in the carriage.
As you get in the carriage, it starts to take off. Again, there's still no horses, and you feel it you feel yourself lift off the ground, but not very much. It lifts off the ground and then lands literally not 2 seconds later. You could see out the window that you literally just went down the street to the Phantom showplace.
How did we get here? How did we get here so
literally
fast?
Like a couple blocks. So, all right, now we are gonna jump over to, or we're literally the camera zooms out and then zooms back in immediately back to the Phantom Theater, and the movie has just ended, and this person walks out of the theater, wearing a sequin dress, and this person is none other than Jamie Rizzuto, a world-renowned son of billionaire and a billionaire himself. So can you please describe yourself, Jamie Rizzuto?
I am 5'8" and only weigh 150 pounds. Very slender build for that height and weight distribution. Very feminine facial features, usually seen wearing light makeup, nothing too fantastic and over the top. He has over the shoulder length jet black hair that he very much takes care of. It's got a nice silky sheen to it. Wearing small silver hoop earrings and an accompanying silver necklace. Crystal blue eyes, and he already mentioned the purple sequins dress. It has a slit that goes up the right thigh, and that is also accompanied by a pair of 2-inch strapped black heels.
As you walk out of the theater, or out of the, you're still in the theater, but okay.
Thank you, Hatched Biscuit, for subscribing. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Hatched Biscuit. I'm gonna reveal his secret identity. Thank you, Billy. I know him.
Oh, I was about to say.
Anyway, yes, thank you, Hash Biscuit. So
Yes,
as you walk out of the showing, the movie you had just finished watching was one that you'd seen before, and that we have actually mentioned in season 1. But the movie that you just got done seeing is called I had it here. Where'd it go?
Thank you.
Crimson Wing. On Crimson Wing.
Thank you, J Graybill45, for the follow. Greatly appreciated.
Awesome.
So that's how I'm going to signify that I'm about to, like, a notification popped up. I'm just going to do timeout. So sorry for that, but I have to get those as soon as they get on screen because I don't want them to feel forgotten.
You are all good.
Forget about it.
Forgot about
yes,
it.
On Crimson Wing, you just finished the re-showing. This was the season premiere of it. The re-season, or the showing. There we go, premiere of it. After it had been remastered and everything. So, what do you walk out of the theater? What are you doing? You're still in the lobby.
Is my manservant with me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Your butler, who shall from here now be known as Felix, is walking directly behind you.
he's kind of lightly speaking over his shoulder at him. He says, "Well, I heard that in the first airing, the Ashes got scarred for life due to a faulty jaw, teeth, whatever you want to call it. There was nothing as cool with this showing, but overall, it's not the worst thing I've ever watched."
As you're walking out and speaking to your butler, you feel a brush against you, and a female, a kind of younger female, walks past you and says, "I'm sorry," and she shakes her head and walks on. Out of this real quick, you guys, this is Elvira, by the way. I'm just gonna throw that in there real quick. Elvira just pops up on one of your characters. Back in scene.
Oh shit.
Jamie kind of brushes off the part of his dress that got touched by Elvira, and he says, "Excuse you is right, rude."
She stops, turns around and goes,
Oh.
"Children." Turns back around and looks at your butler and goes, "You need to take better care of your belongings," and then walks on.
"Excuse me, hag? Felix belongs to me, not the other way around. Felix, let's go."
She continues as you say, "Felix, let's go." Another person steps right in front of you and goes, "Oh, you children are a little scrappy, aren't you?" This gentleman's a little older. He's wearing kind of a black trench coat, and he looks up at you and goes, "You kind of got some balls on you there, sir."
"What is this, National Annoy the Rich Day? Move."
"Oh, only you feel this way." And as he pulls something off his jacket and sticks it directly to your dress.
Rude. Like, this isn't even happening to me.
You beat me to it, and I was a little sad. Maybe I was about to say rude.
You notice that it is an old, very timey, like 1930s, 1940s police badge.
Kind of takes it off of his dress for a minute and looks it over, and I'm like, "Are we giving away the garbage now, or
You
what am I
won't think
supposed to
that's
do with
garbage
this?"
for too long. By the way, and he extends his hand to your butler, Mr. Felix, and he goes, "I'm gonna shake your hand since the rich boy here doesn't have any common decency, but he'll need that in the future. By the way, my name is Decker." Andrew, you're nothing?
You said that to the butler. I'm not responding.
Well, I know that, but are you going to say anything? He basically talked down to you, so.
No,
Okay.
One does not notice the rabble of those beneath them sometimes.
I understand. As he does it, your butler, Felix, he shakes Decker's hand and turns and goes, "I'm following you," and is talking to you now.
Are you following me as well? I haven't had paparazzi yet today.
Deckard looks back and kind of scoffs a little bit, goes, "No, not at all." Hold on one
Okay,
second.
we're gonna take our leave then.
He continues into the theater, following the feed. As you walk outside, there's a bunch of people that are running past you, really not paying any attention to you. And there is a carriage on by the road, not drawn by horses again. And you see, hey, rich boy.
Felix, when did we get I don't know what that is, but can you make it go away?
You
Am I still in
see
the carriage?
Yes, you're still in the carriage.
I'm just gonna open up the door and go, "Just don't ask questions. Get in."
You see a bunch of people start to swarm in your area, but they're not after you. You hear, is that Gitmo? And you see Gitmo go, Oh crap! And he literally jumps in the carriage. Get in!
I'm gonna hold my hand out. Get in! Don't ask questions. Come on.
Come on, Felix. He's going to walk up, see the hand out. He's going to put his hand on the back and push the hand out the way, and then climb in.
All right, as you climb in, the carriage slams the door shut. Felix is not allowed in the carriage, and the carriage takes off.
Oh boy.
Well, someone needed to get the car, but I feel a little bad leaving him amongst all that chaos.
As the carriage takes off, we are directly jumping to the middle of Russia. Like, you see a bunch of snow-covered trees, and we're kind of zooming down. You see a bunch of, like I said, snow. Everything is very barren and desolate. And we find this this very peculiar person with a couple scars on his face. Looks like he's had something done to his neck. And he's walking through the snow, and it doesn't look like it bothers him at all. This is our wonderful, wonderful, wonderful... I'm looking at the wrong names. Zakar Volkov.
There you go.
So, well, I would say, what are you doing, Zakar?
Well, to give everybody an image of what I look like, since you didn't ask me to describe myself,
I was getting ready to. No, I wasn't.
Exactly. So, if any of you have ever seen Tokyo Ghoul, literally imagine like a taller, a little bit more muscle mass Kaneki Ken. So, like Kaneki Ken in later years. So, yeah, imagine that if you will. Pretty much like with the white hair, everything. The only difference is that instead of having reddish ghoul eyes or whatever, they're just emerald green. Well, they're emerald green. So that's the only difference. So you said I'm wandering around the middle of Russia, like in the middle of a tundra, right?
Yeah.
Will I ever find sanctuary?
As you're walking, you hear footsteps behind you.
At that moment, like his survival instincts are going to kick in because of where he just came from. So it's going to be second nature to whip around and make eye contact with whatever is or is not there. But before his eyes can register if there's anything there to begin with.
Mm-hmm. Who goes there?
You can call me, and he pauses, Cujo. And as you turn and look up, you see this pretty tall guy. He's got a kind of a jacket on. He's got his hat tilted slightly. He's got a purple, if I remember, a purple undershirt. For you anime fans out there, TM, this is Jotaro Kujo.
Okay.
He looks at you and goes, I'm Cujo. That is what you can call me. I see you're just kind of wandering out here.
Yes. I don't feel obligated to tell you where I came from. But I will tell you that if you're wanting to fight, we can fight now.
Oh, that will serve you. And he pulls something out of his pocket and flips it to you. Do you catch it?
Yeah, do I need to roll for it?
Yeah, go ahead. Alright, you were able to catch, it is a ring that looks like it has the yin symbol, and it's kind of glowing purplish.
I'm still looking down at the ring. Now, what is exactly this for?
Oh. I'm going to use air quotes. All will be explained in due time.
Oh my god. So as he's talking, I'm going to instinctually slip the ring on.
Okay. Nothing happens. You just now have a beautiful ring on your hand.
I forgot that I still have the voice changer on whenever I'm like doing dialogue. Holy shit!
Oh my god!
It was amazing.
But as the ring slips on, I just know nothing happens. So I'm going to avert my eyes back up to him.
What exactly is your purpose? Because everyone has one, right? That's what they say, the great philosophers.
I will fulfill my purpose. Purpose.
Purpose.
Purpose.
Purpose. But yours will be explained. And he turns around and goes to walk off.
I'm going to chase after him.
You are stopped by something you cannot see.
What the fuck?
Now that I'm guessing you look around trying to figure out who disappeared.
Oh, he's gone?
He is gone.
I'm going to, as the harsh cold winds blow against my skin, I'm going to stare back down at the ring and just think to myself, it's odd. This location, no one should be here. And yet, this man finds me.
About that time you hear and you hear galloping, but the only thing you see is a non-horse drawn carriage literally land directly beside you. And again, hopping off this carriage, you see, hey! God, it's cold out here. Come on.
What exactly are you?
A lot of things. Get in.
So sassy.
Seeing as I have no choice but either to get in or die, I'm thinking about choosing death.
The door opens, and inside are Mogar and Jamie.
Hurry up, get in. It's letting out the warmth.
Jesus Christ, this is cold.
Who are you people? Are you kidnapping me? I would much rather go back that way.
Honey, do I look like the kind of individual that does any manual labor, let alone kidnapping?
Not you. Him.
Pointing to
Yeah,
me,
are you
or
kidnapping?
No, to get Mo.
okay.
Kidnapping? No. Just transporting.
Fine. I'll get in.
Thank you. It's freezing.
And as I'm getting through, hold up.
As I'm going through, the doors, since he's right there just shivering, I'm going to put my hand on his face and just push him out of the way.
No, now my face is cold.
And then I'll take a seat beside Jamie.
Okay.
I'm just gonna slam the door.
The door closes. Do you guys want to do any interactions?
So Kara's gonna look over, look up and down.
Nice dress.
That's it.
Thanks.
Well, actually, I think it would look better on my floor.
He kind of readjusts for a second. He's like, keep that up and it just might.
Oh, I'm glad I came in this carriage now.
Yeah, I'm quite confused. I can't tell if we're doing the hunt or if we're doing relic hunters right now.
So the carriage takes off.
Oh, I was gonna say something.
Oh, go ahead and say something.
Go, let's go. Let's do this.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be like, okay, do you guys really not know who that thing is? I'm gonna point at Gitmo.
In today's society, who are we to judge?
I thought he was a friend of yours.
Well, no, but have you guys heard stories and rumors about relic hunters?
Well, hold up.
GM, can I reveal where I came from?
Yes. But before you reveal, real quick, Jamie,
Why is that name so hard for you?
I'm still getting used to new names. Leave me alone. It took me half a season to get used to Joe. Anyway. So, Jamie, you would know of the Relic Hunters because they have now been turned into a TV series.
Yes, the TV series, the origin story was alright.
No. Okay, so it's not really a TV series. It's actually real.
What?
I'm gonna stop you right there. Considering I've been in prison the last 3 years, I know nothing.
The only prison that I really know of in Russia, I'm assuming, since your accent, is Black Dolphin Prison.
Yes, you heard of it. High maximum security. Yeah, somehow I ended up out in the tundra. Don't ask.
Wait, are you saying that you were
Yes,
inmate?
I am the first prisoner to escape from Black Dolphin Prison.
What in? I
Do you want to know what I went to jail for?
not
I'm
really.
gonna lean in really close. They say that I murdered a bunch of orphans. But we all know that the orphans are...
Pushes away.
But, you know, it's all conjecture. They could be alive, they could be dead. Who knows?
How many orphans?
A whole
Why are
orphanage.
you so happy?
Because I didn't do it.
But you're in prison.
I was convicted for it. They never proved it.
Oh dear, just because you get convicted does not mean you're guilty.
See, the pretty man understands.
Okay, I'm taking off.
Thank you, Gitmo.
You feel the carriage shift, and you guys are gone. Now we're going to shift to. We're kind of out in the middle of nowhere. You can see city rounds, but and you see a truck driving. We zoom in on this truck. There's a female, and then there's a male sitting in the passenger seat. In the passenger seat, they are running from what looks like a pretty large tornado. This person in the passenger seat is our wonderful. I gotta find my names. There we go. Our wonderful Xandrid Killian. Xander, not Xandrid. Xander Killian. My bad.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, what are you doing in there, Xander? Please describe yourself.
Okay, so I am a 26-year-old geologist. I am currently chasing storms with my mother. We are currently on Highway 77, just north of Wahoo, between Lincoln and Omaha, Nebraska. And we have a F3 tornado behind us, and we are trying to get to a clear vantage point so we can observe the storm in its natural beauty.
As your truck flies down the road, you feel pull on the truck because you are not driving. You feel pull on the truck, and about that time, your truck actually flips. Please roll me a d6.
Oh, God.
Oh, your truck flips and it rolls a couple times. All your contraptions in the back of the truck go flying. Luckily, you both had your seatbelt on, and that's a warning, kids. As the truck finally stops rolling, you're able to kind of crawl out. You have minimal damage. You got a little cuts in here and there. You're bleeding a little bit, but nothing bad. You look over to the driver's seat, and your mother crawls out right behind you.
Are you okay?
It's not the first time I rolled a truck, but that tornado's coming, and we kind of need to get out of here.
Well, I mean, the safest place is either a ditch or somewhere with, deep drilled wells. I mean,
you hear from the other. You hear right behind you a truck start to come up on you pretty darn fast.
let's flag them down. See if we can get out of here.
They pull right up next to you guys, and one of the guys gets out, and he, normal build, like average build, jumps out and goes, "Hey, you guys might want to get out of here."
Great,
and he looks directly at you, Xander, and goes, "Wait a sec." And he stops. He goes, "Oh," and he reaches a hand out. He goes, "Hi, I'm Bill."
Bill, good to meet you.
As he pulls back his hand, he has left something in your hand, and it looks like a little bit of it looks like a small bracelet of some sort.
Okay. Great. We need to get out of here before that F3, possibly F4, rams down on us. Let's get out of here.
Why don't you get in your truck and just drive?
We just flipped it.
You turn around to see your truck is perfectly on all four wheels. And no damage to it. Your mom's sitting there dumbfounded. She goes, "I don't care. It's fixed. Let's get out of here."
All right. Yeah, let's go. Let's get out of here then.
All right. As she says that, she goes around. Bill turns around and gets in his truck and goes, "You might want to wait for a different ride, Xander." And he gets in the truck, and you see the truck drive off. But instead of driving away, it drives towards the tornado.
Was there anything in the back of that truck?
Yep. A big old cylindrical device.
Let me guess, it's a red truck too?
Yep.
Son of a bitch.
I'm throwing references at all of you so fast right now.
I love it. Well, you said Bill, and I was right there with you.
Yep.
Okay. Well, they seem to be. Wow, did you see the tornado detection device they had in the back of their truck? That's years ahead of where we're at. Mom, we need to get you. You need to get out of here, Mom.
About that time, you see the tornado dissipate, but from the tornado, you see a carriage and land right next to you. No horses drawing this carriage.
The lead out the window going, "Hey!"
You, off the front. Hey, Xander, right?
Oh my God! It's a horse of a different color.
Don't call me a horse.
His name's Gitmo.
Gitmo.
Shut up.
The car's gonna lean out the carriage with like crackers or some shit in his mouth.
Hey, it's okay. They got plenty of snacks and drinks in there.
Don't you be eating my golden roasted honey nuts.
Hey, listen, you should not have left them there starving for days out in the tundra.
There's not enough room in the window.
Hey, you shut
Move.
I'm gonna shove like a cracker in his mouth. You shut up!
Just get in.
Get in, yes.
Gitmo yells at you.
Listen to Blue Man.
I'm gonna turn around to Mom, my mother.
She is looking bewildered, and she goes, "That's your choice."
Okay. I'm gonna look at the bracelet. Weird stuff has happened. That tornado kind of Anyway, Ma, you really need to get back into get your data report back to Zeta Systems.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. And she climbs in the truck, goes, "Good luck, I guess. Bye," and she drives off, leaving
Thanks,
her son
Mom.
in the middle with a random carriage.
Well, I know we're not in Kansas, but I guess this is better. This is a better hot air balloon than any. Get in.
As you go to get in, you see Gitmo go, and he has red shoes. He has little red slippers on and starts clacking them together.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
When he gets in, Jamie's just gonna look at him real quick and be like, "Were you chasing storms?"
Yeah, it's kind of the family business. I'm a geologist.
How many towns did it go through?
Today, luckily, it was all farmland.
Fine.
There was one a couple of weeks ago that demolished a town. You ever heard of the? You ever heard of the tornado of Pilgrim, Nebraska?
He gets really excited. He leans in. He's like, "Oh my God, yes! Did you see it?"
I wasn't there, but my mom filmed it. It wiped out the entire town.
He leans in super far and he's grabbed like the collar of his shirt and he's like right there in his face and he's like, "Your mother recorded that?"
Yeah, it made her. It's how we got the sponsorship for Zeta Systems.
Oh my goodness! Please, I require copies of the originals. If not the originals, I'll pay cash.
I'll see what I can do.
Nice.
Thanks.
And then I'm going to get in, and I'm going to sit down next to, Mike, if there's room.
Sit down next to Mogar. I don't know what.
Mogar, yes.
As you sit down, the carriage does take off. You feel a little bit of G-force, and now we're zooming back out. Now we're zooming in to, if I can pull Gitmo off my hand.
Tennessee.
We're zooming into a kind of a in the middle of, I won't say middle of nowhere, but there's a couple of houses here and there. We're zooming into Kentucky. I don't know why I had to use that accent, but as we zoom in, we see what looks like a kind of a dome. Looks kind of like a biodome type thing, and it looks like there's just a single person fixing little holes here and there, and we zoom in on our wonderful Jackie Lewis, and she is slowly fixing random things on this greenhouse, is I guess what we'll call it. So, Jackie, as you're plastering or whatever to fix the greenhouse, you hear a horse right up behind you.
Oh.
Well, hello, little lady. And you see this older gentleman with a cowboy hat on. He's got a 6-shooter in his holster, and he looks over. He's like, "You trying to make everything a little bit more pretty?"
I reckon, yeah.
Well, it kind of seems you're going a funny way of doing it. Wait, what's your name? What's your name, darling?
My name is Jackie.
Well,
Howdy.
my name, you can call me Duke.
Okay.
The Duke, actually.
No.
Hey.
He gets off his horse, and he kind of walks towards you. He goes, "Well, I didn't really have much to say, but I do have something to give you." And he hands you a small little necklace with a looks like a horseshoe, and there's a small like gem in the middle of the horseshoe. He hands it. He goes, "You're gonna need that for where your journey's gonna take you." He goes to climb back up on his horse. Do you have anything to say?
Okay, you're being kind of a creeper. I mean, right up on a horse randomly, and you just give a woman a jewelry.
Well, a woman as pretty as you deserves jewelry, and I know you're gonna need it, darling. And he goes to take off, and the horse.
Okay, bye.
What are you doing? Are you just sitting there dumbfounded? You're gonna go.
Yeah.
On the side of the building that you're working on, you see the big letters or big words are on this greenhouse, and it says "Build Able Construction Company."
Oh my God.
That must be a reference to something because I don't get it.
As you're looking up of it, you hear behind you again a carriage, but you hear hoofs, but you don't really see anything. And this carriage it lands next to you, and from the front you hear, "I'm not even gonna talk to this one. You guys can just open the door." Why am I talking with it? There we go.
You right there, Gitmo?
Nope.
Fair enough.
Darn Elcon.
Gonna open up the door and go, "Ready to be a superhero?"
What incarnation?
Yeah. The cards will lean out. Yes, become superhero. They got snacks.
Oh, what kind of snack?
I shit you not. There's like stuff I've never heard of, like cold fish, fruit by foot. There's fruit gusher. There's everything in here.
Dude,
Gitmo immediately turns around and goes, "Don't touch my Twinkies."
I don't want your Twinkies. What is a Twinkie?
What is a Twinkie?
They have Twinkies?
Oh, you don't know what a Twinkie is. Oh.
Can I
Well,
roll?
I'll talk about it.
Can I roll to see if I can find his Twinkies really quick?
Yeah, go ahead. Anybody who wants to attempt to find the Twinkies. Roll a d6.
That's the roll.
Five,
And we
five.
go, you're too rich, and you've been in prison for way too long.
6, 5. Is anybody else searching for the Twinkies?
No.
Oh,
All right,
boy.
Ryan, or sorry, Xander. It's going to take me a little bit getting used to.
All right.
Xander, you find the Twinkies. Zakar? Nope. Yeah. Zakar, you don't find the Twinkies, but you find an entire cereal box full of Reese's Puffs.
What are these? And just...
So, Jackie, you see all this going on.
My strapping young fellow, I don't believe you're doing that correctly.
Microphone.
Mike,
My strappy young fellow, I don't believe you're eating that correctly.
Listen, this is good. It's like chocolate and peanut butter all in one. Hey, go ahead, throw her a Twinkie. And she's get the carriage now.
Yeah, and I just kind of walk in quietly.
you're just going to walk up. Gitmo
That was
turns
easier
around and
than I
goes,
thought.
I think that's everyone. Oh, wait, one more.
What?
And he ducks up, the door closes, and the carriage takes off. As you guys loop around, you feel shifting of the carriage. You feel bumpiness. Before, you guys didn't feel anything when you landed or nothing. Very calm. You feel bumpiness. As you pull in, you guys can all see outside. It looks like a graveyard.
Well, that's uplifting.
Please tell me we're not putting another person in this vehicle.
No, I'll be right back. This time, stay in the carriage.
And what happens if you don't?
You don't want to know. He jumps off and he scuttles, and you guys can see outside. Who's looking outside?
I think all of our heads are popping out.
Everybody except Jamie is looking outside. All of you roll me a d6, please. Alright, 5, 4, 4, 2. Alright. Everybody sees this except for Jamie and Jackie.
Damn it.
Because Jamie's not looking and Jackie didn't roll high enough. They're
Got
looking at the
distracted.
ceiling. You're distracted by the Twinkies. You see Gitmo literally walk up to a grave and then looks like he walks down a stairway.
What kind of pet cemetery bullshit is this?
What is a pet cemetery?
Movie,
Movie.
book, whatever.
About 5 minutes pass, and you see Gitmo come back up, and he's got full armor on now. He's got what looks like a backpack. He's got looks like 2 pistols on his side. He's got gloves on, and he's got this little. It looks like a little hammer. And he climbs up into the carriage, and he goes, "Okay, I got what we needed."
Holy mecha Gitmo.
Why did you need a rock hammer?
The carriage takes off, and as you guys are talking as it takes off, he goes, or no, it's yeah. He looks, he goes, "Oh, you'll see." The carriage takes off, and literally moments later, you guys feel a soft landing. The door opens up, and out of the door is this giant castle, and you can tell you're floating.
The stories are true.
This is Castle Drac. Outside of game, this is Castle Drac.
So who's in front of me? Like, it's like I'm wanting to exit the carriage, but Michael, are you in front of me?
All of you roll me a d6.
Oh shit!
4,
Jesus
4,
Christ.
6, 5, 4. Everybody who rolled a 4, you fall out of the carriage first.
Damn it!
You feel a force push you out. The other 2, you guys feel forces, but you guys aren't moved.
Jamie
Okay.
was filing his nails, so as he gets pushed out, he's gonna say, "Oh shit!"
Yes.
As I fall out of the carriage, would I recognize so what is the ground? Is it ground? Is it like rock? What is it?
It's kind of concrete-esque.
Okay, would I be able to recognize it just by the feel of it and touch of it? As
Not
a
really.
geologist?
No, you could tell it's man-made. You can tell that.
Okay.
All right, so you three fall out. Do you guys get out right after this?
I'm gonna be like, Gitmo, are you pushing me?
Nope.
Can everybody stop pushing me? What?
Wrong one.
You all
Wrong one.
hear that? You hear that voice
Oh, okay.
from Zakar.
Why is everybody staring at me?
Why do you sound like you're from outer space?
Oh,
Do I need a?
sorry. And then you hear. Hold on, let me turn this on.
You hear like fleshy mechanical sounds, and you like see my thumb go into my neck and press something.
Sorry, that tends to happen.
I was about to hit you in the throat to see if it'll fix it.
No, if you would have hit me, that would have been the last time you would have had that hand.
You hear Gitmo goes, Battle Royale!
Well, you heard the man.
Little blue rat, I promise you, if there's a tear in the stress.
I am not a rat, rich Papa Snob. I don't know how they chose you.
So we obviously see the castle. We see the front doors, I'm assuming.
As you guys all gain your carriage, the carriage takes off, Gitmo with it, and the doors to the castle open slowly. So this is going to be in character. So you guys see inside the castle, and there's no lights on in the castle. And from what you guys can see by the outside light feeding in, it looks like there's cobwebs here and there. But at least from what you guys can see from the outside looking in, there's cobwebs on the door. There's no light inside, so there's not a lot you can see. You do see very straight back that there's stairs, but the stairs from where you're sitting look very torn and tattered. The castle looks like it's kind of falling apart from the outside, and you see on the floor looks like it's been pulled up and it's in shambles inside us from what it looks like from the outside. What are you guys doing?
Well, whoever owns this place needs to fire their staff immediately.
It's very ancient. Very, very ancient.
Guys, most of you probably don't know this, but rumors are this is freaking Castle Drac.
Castle
Yeah.
Drac?
Okay,
The movies?
no, it's actually real. The Relic Hunters are real, and this was their base of operations.
What is a Relic Hunter?
Apparently, us now.
Play the theme again.
Okay.
What are you guys doing? You guys just gonna stand out on?
Well, you see, so if I'm remembering the layout correctly, like as soon as you go through the front door, there's a staircase.
Yep, staircase straight back, doors on the side, doors in the back, or hallway in the back. So as you step through the doors, I assume you were stepping through first.
Yeah.
As you step through first, as soon as you break that threshold, everything is immaculate. Everything is shining. Everything goes from dirty. You step through, it is completely immaculate. There is diamonds everywhere. It looks like it's been upgraded from outside of game, from where it was. But everything diamonds. The doors are now, looks like they're latches all the way up and down them, but they don't look gaudy. It looks really refined. Everything looks very pristine, and there's a giant chandelier in the middle hanging down. But you notice on the chandelier, instead of being a regular chandelier, each part of the chandelier is a different color all the way around, and you see little figures up on the chandelier that look like they represent a person.
So whenever I turn around, I look at everything's immaculate. So whenever I look back outside, does it look normal, or do I see like a fog?
You look outside, and all the people that you were with, you can't see them.
Okay. So at that moment,
Hello? Hello? I'm gonna...
Yes.
Who's there?
I'm over here.
Where is he here?
Look to the right of the staircase. I'm on the wall.
So I see the mirror on the wall.
Yes.
Zakar is, like, even though he knows for a fact that whenever he looked outside, like, the reality shifted, he's not gonna quit. Oh shit, hold on.
He's not going to question it. So he is going to walk over straight to the mirror on the wall.
Okay, as you're doing that, does anybody else want to enter the house?
Yeah, I'll enter.
Okay, so all of you are entering the house.
Well,
Right.
I'm gonna hang back just for a quick second.
Okay, so you three, as you enter the house, again, immaculate. I was gonna say everything is shiny. Again, you see Zakar walking over the wall. What are you doing, Michael?
So I'm gonna like slowly close the doors, but not close it all the way. Just leave it open just a little bit. I'm gonna be like, "Sorry, Castle Track, but I've always wanted to do this." I'm gonna kick the door open. Go, Daddy's home.
Roll me a d6.
I spoke too soon on the cleaning people.
Listen, I wanted to do that for a callback. 6.
Oh my god.
As you kick the door open, the doors open. As they open, a figure is right in front of you.
Oh please.
Daddy's home. Oh, Jesus Christ.
That is
Almost
my
fine.
thing.
Yes!
Behind you guys stands a very tall, he honestly looks normal and human. There's no patches anywhere. There's no stitches. He looks very human from the backside. He's wearing just long jeans. He just looks pretty normal from the backside.
As soon as I hear him say that's my thing, I'm just gonna geek and fanboy out and go, "Oh my god!" And we're just gonna hug him.
As you go to hug him, he puts his hand on your forehead and goes, "No, no."
As this is happening, I lean into whoever's closest to me and I'm like, do all of you act like this, or is he special?
So what's the distance between where they're at and where I'm at with the mirror?
It's you said you were walking towards the mirror. I'll say you about halfway to the mirror. So the whole place is about 50 feet around. So I'd say you're maybe 10 feet.
So now I notice the two figures.
No, yeah, behind you, yeah, you see everybody come in.
Okay. So as all that's happening after Jason, I don't know that in game yet.
Nope.
But I know who the fuck that is. That's my boy. As he pushes him away, Zakar is going to walk up to him.
You remind me of prison warden.
He's
mean
much
the-
scarier, I promise.
He still has a hold of your head. He turns and goes, small little anime boy, and turns back to Mogar.
What did you just call me?
You only see his head turn. Anime boy.
First off, I do not know what anime is. Second off, I am not boy. I am man.
He takes his hand off of Mogar and goes, well.
Boy.
And then he puts his hand down and goes, he leans down to you. You're in my house. Go talk to the wall mirror. And he goes to walk off and goes, Ryan, deal with these. I don't have the patience to talk to them.
As soon as he says Ryan, I'm gonna go, did he really turn into a mirror?
Big man! No, big man, come back here. No, hey, Frankenstein, get over here.
You cut out. I heard, big man, come here.
I said, big man, come here. Yes, you, Frankenstein.
You say Frankenstein. He turns quick and goes, don't ever mention that name. And he rushes at you.
We're gonna get out of the way.
He literally gets to you. He doesn't put his hands on you because you're lucky you've been chosen. And he turns back around. Elvira!
So, who's nearest to me?
She must not be home yet.
Where I'm standing, who's nearest to me?
Mogar.
I'll lean over. His breath smells like death.
You hear rumblings. Like, not regular rumblings, but you all hear... I wouldn't mess with him if I were you.
I already don't like that sound.
Okay. I'm gonna go towards wherever these mirrors are, and
there's a mirror on the right. There's a mirror on the left too, but you really haven't noticed that. The one that Zakara was heading toward is on the right.
Yeah, I'm heading back towards the mirror now at this point.
Yeah.
I am too, but like still like looking at Jason, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, this is so freaking cool.
Jackie, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna. Since somebody else is going to one mirror, I'm gonna go to the other.
As you go to the other, there's the mirror's pretty clear, but it looks like at the bottom it has an inscription. Do you read it?
Yeah.
On the bottom of the mirror, it says, "In honor of Joe, the savior of the Relic Hunters." Do you read it out loud?
Yeah.
As you read it out loud, a face appears, but it looks like it's covered in half a mask.
Oh.
Well, hello, dear.
Hi.
It's good to see new faces in the castle. I'm tired of looking at everyone else. I can't really move too much, so.
Okay, now, I read the little dedication thing of.
I can barely hear you.
Yeah.
Like you're muffled.
I read the dedication thing.
Yes.
Plug your
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there you go.
Well, wow, God. Okay, I read the dedication thing. Would you be Joe?
I am Joe.
Oh, well, good job.
Thank you. I kind of had to give my life for it, but it works. And at least I still get to look at... And she pauses and she goes, never mind. All of you do need to head upstairs. And please go to your right. There will be a small helper waiting to guide you the rest of the way.
As I enter the room and hear that, I'm gonna go, do you mean Gitmo?
No. He should be gathering your supplies.
Okay, y'all. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, she said we need to go upstairs and look for some tiny thing.
God, you hear from the other side of the room. Gosh, Joe, you took my. Yeah, she. Go, and you. Ryan is literally just motioning you guys to go upstairs. Man, I don't get to talk to anybody, Joe. Love you.
At this moment, in response to that, since I'm already at the mirror and we already know where to fucking go and everything, Zakar is going to take a good long look in the mirror. He's going to get really close, like super fucking close.
I have a question for you.
He gets really close, right? You see his face like smush up against the mirror. Yeah.
Who is the fairest one of them all?
Me, of course.
That's not what he was
Actually,
saying.
no, it's not right. It's her. And he motions. You see him in the mirror motions. Behind the mirror, if you look close enough, there is a picture of Elvira.
And that's all this car is going to do is just
I'm gonna start crying.
That is very sweet of you. But now, I must leave. Have a good sleep.
Sleep? We can't sleep in a mirror.
Whatever you Americans say.
He literally goes upstairs.
So I'm just gonna go.
Alright, who's all going upstairs?
I will, but I wanna go to visit Mir. I want to see is there a placard on the bottom of it?
You get up to the mirror. There is a placard. It says Ryan.
Bless you.
No, just Ryan.
Just Ryan. But you see,
Oh,
it looks like it's been scribbled, and like it looks like somebody has tried to carve into it again. And the carving roughly says "my heart."
Oh, that's too sappy.
Looks perfect at the same time.
Alright, so are you heading upstairs now?
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna say Jackie's going first. Jamie, what are you doing?
I'm just taking a glance over the room. Not really. I haven't really gone anywhere yet. Everybody else just kind of walked off.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm gonna say everybody upstairs. That's why I'm asking.
So, go upstairs and find a small helper. First time I've heard that in my life. And then he's gonna trot to catch up. They're already at the top of the stairs by the time you go to head. You hear behind you, or actually to the back right, you hear the door. You hear it creak. You hear. I'm gonna look at the noise if I hear it.
Yeah, you do hear it. You're about 2 steps up. You hear it, and you turn. You see 2 ears, kind of leaning out, and you see, and the door slams shut.
I'm gonna go to that door.
How are you doing it?
I would assume walking, unless if I have to like Mambo number 5 over there.
Well, I meant how are you opening the door?
Mambo.
I have to ask that question with you guys.
I thought you were asking me how I was gonna walk over there. I was gonna, like with my feet. Like, what do you mean?
How are you opening the door?
I'm just going to. I'm standing against the hinges, so when I open the door, it's the entranceway, the door, and then myself, just in case if something's gonna fly out at me, because I don't trust anything. But I'm gonna open it just like that.
As you open the door, on the other side of the door is what looks like a small little rabbit, only it's got looks like what a mohawk mullet on. And you see the rabbit go ah! And shake its head and turn around and hop off, and you see this red mohawk mullet flap in the wind behind it.
He kind of looks around the door and is like, I guess he didn't need to speak to me. I'm gonna very slowly close the door.
As you close the door, you hear, got him. And
He's gotta then go back upstairs.
as you head upstairs, they were already at the top before you turn. So you 4, you turn right like you're guided or like you're told. At the end of the hallway there, the hallway goes straight and it turns off, but there's a closet there, and at the turnoff, you see what looks like it looks like something's on the floor. Who's leading this charge? All right.
Well, it'd be whoever's in the front.
Yeah.
Who's in the front? Well, I was gonna say you guys kind of went up as a group. It's large enough for you guys to
how
go.
about we just roll for it?
All right, that's fine. Go ahead.
Roll
I
for
was
it.
waiting for somebody to take charge.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Jamie isn't rolling for shit.
Nope, Jamie, don't roll. So Kyle, Michael, Mogar. Mogar, you get to it first, and you look down, and it looks like a small little rag of some sort.
It's gonna be like, oh my god, you're the relic they never found.
Wait, who didn't find me? And you see the rag pop up.
Well, I mean, they all kind of saw you, but they never really found out what.
Man, you're dirty.
At that moment,
I just came from a gym.
so Sakar is obviously going to see a talking rag, right?
Do what?
Zakar is going to see a talking rag, correct?
Yep.
Abomination! And then,
You see ShamWow back up.
And then Zakar is just going to like bum rush the thing. No, hold on. Let me get back into the fucking voice modifier.
no worries, my friend. I will take care of this devil.
I'm gonna like stick my arm out, try to like stop him, and be like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Roll me a d6, both of you.
Oh boy, here we go.
It's just a talking rag, man.
Oh,
1. What? Oh, reroll.
dead ass.
4, 6. Alright.
Damn.
Zakar, as you run, Mogar, what are you doing?
Maybe like, you seen a talking blue creature named Gitmo, and you're freaking out over a talking TM ShamWow.
I thought the little blue man was political correct term. Small person with deformity.
Little person.
What she said.
Yeah.
This is talking rag. I wiped my ass with that once.
You did not wipe your ass with me. You wouldn't be as dirty.
And you're gonna sit there and tell me that thing is normal.
I'm your guide. Come here.
No, I will not come near you.
No, Dean wants to talk to you. Will you just come here?
As he says that, I'm gonna go. Michael's gonna go. Did you just say Dean, the big blue fighter?
Yes. Please
We
get
gotta
your
go.
scary friend away.
So I'm just gonna be like, okay, we're we're meeting Dean.
You would notice as you all kind of word, freaking Jamie has finally caught up with you guys. ShamWow, the last time I described him many moons ago, the ShamWow was buff. ShamWow is no longer buff. He's a very frail rag.
Yeah, he's 20 years old.
Well, not only that, he fixed the whole destroyed mansion, made it better.
He guides you around a corner into a room. The room is in itself is all blue. Are you guys all heading that way? You guys looking around anywhere?
Well, look around the hallway, sure.
Around the hallway, it's just a normal hallway. There's like lamps and stuff like that. You would see a couple things out of place. There's a random door handle on a wall, but it's almost toward the ceiling. There's also what looks like carvings on the other side of the wall.
I want to open the closet door.
Oh, you're not going to turn. You're going to go straight and open the closet door.
Yeah.
Roll me a d6.
Just real quick.
3. As you open the closet door, a bunch of broomsticks and handles fall out, and luckily you're able to kind of back up just a little bit. Roll me one more d6.
Sorry.
You rolled a 4. All right. You hear from the closet, hey.
Hello?
Wait, do I hear a country accent?
I reckon so, yeah.
Let it go.
You reckon so? Can you grab me up here? There's a tall shelf that you cannot see up on.
Okay, I'm
That's
just
where the
gonna
voice
get
is
on my tiptoes and just kind of.
You feel a small little bottle.
Okay, I
As
grab
you
it.
pull the bottle down, they're literally, and I say small, it's about the size of a pill bottle. And in it, you see what looks like just orange mist. But you hear the voice, "Hey, I'm in here. Please don't shake me.
I'm sorry.
My name is El Khan."
Oh, El Khan. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trapped in here. Well, don't let me out, because then I'll die. But yeah, but will you take me with you?
Okay. I'll put you in my little pocket.
Awesome! I love Westerners.
And I'm kind of bewildered because I was just talking to a jar of smoke. So I just kind of slowly shut the door.
You guys are all together now. Are you guys headed all to the room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you guys enter the room, there is 2 figures standing before you. There's a pretty large, very built man on one side of the room, which the room looks extremely large for what you thought you were walking into. And he's standing next to what looks like a reinforced steel bed. And he's just kind of sitting there. He goes, looks like our guests have arrived. And on the other side, you see this kind of small, skinny, frail person. He looks over and goes, oh, hey, I'm Dean. You guys doing all right?
Wait, you said the skinny, frail guy is Dean? Okay. Threw me for a loop.
Was that out of character or in character?
Both.
In character. Why did I throw you for a loop? Are you a stalker?
No, I am.
I'll punch you. And he holds up his fist. And you see, he's a skeleton. Not an actual skeleton. He's just like bare bones.
Just gonna be like, no, just some of the stories and rumors kind of depicted.
That man looks absolutely frail.
Kyle.
I don't want to hear it, Dress.
Dress? Was that intended as an insult?
No, I just like your dress.
Thank you.
Wait. And he looks over at Kyle. He kind of looks very scared of Kyle, and Kyle just turns to him and goes, what? Oh, sorry, I just wanted to know that they're here. I know we got to explain stuff to them. So can you guys tell me your names?
I am Zakar Volkov.
Ah, Russian. I can dig it. And he like nobody's talking, so he goes, you, ma'am?
Let's see. My name is Jackie Lewis. Howdy.
Nice to meet. Wait a sec. And he kind of leans. He goes, what is that bottle in your pocket?
Oh, I was getting kind of nosy, and I looked in the closet.
No, don't tell him. Don't tell him. You hear from your pocket.
I just knocked over some brooms, and I had this bottle with me when I came.
Kyle just kind of looks and goes, whatever. And you are? Why are you in gym clothes?
I literally just came from a gym. I told you I'm Michael Free.
Sure smells like it.
Well, since you want to speak, who are you?
If you don't already know who I am, I'm sorry you live under a rock. The name's Jamie.
Jamie. Why does that sound familiar? Never mind. And you, sir?
I'm Xander Killian, geologist.
And he points at you and goes, never mind.
What?
No, I'm not. No, Dean, will you go ahead and explain? I'm not feeling it right now. This group is lackluster.
Huh. I could have said the same thing.
I beg your pardon.
Excuse?
Gitmo. And you hear rustling behind you as Gitmo walks in the room. And the stuff that he got from the grave, you see him kind of lay it out. And each one of them kind of glows, and as they glow, the relic that you guys have starts to glow as well. Each item that you guys were given. And it glows a different color. Quick change mode activated.
I got concerned for a second.
I did too. I'm like, wait a second. Well, as we're waiting for quick change artist, he goes, well, you guys might need those.
What happened to my hat?
On the ground. Gosh dang it. On the ground is an assortment of weapons and whatnot. There is what looks like a small snub-nosed pistol. Looks very old-fashioned, and it has this black aura around it. Right next to it are twin long-barreled pistols. They're kind of sitting right next to each other, and they start to glow like an orange rustus color. Next to them is what looks like a small little, like a mineral or a mining hammer. It's really kind of tiny. What is it called?
The rock hammer.
Rock hammer. There we go. And it starts to glow green. Kind of laying, a little bit overlapping on the hammer. It looks very. There's two little daggers, and as he takes them out of the bag, they're yellow, and it looks like they have a little emblem on them, and they're tri. But as they come out of the bag, the daggers shift shapes, and they're still daggers, but now they're a little bit longer, and they start to glow a violet color. And kind of spaced a little bit farther away, and you see Dean kind of run over and kind of kick it toward the others. It looks like a pair of just MMA gloves, and they're just little hand wrap gloves, the fingerless gloves. They're sitting there, and he kind of kicks those over. He goes, "I think those are yours."
I mean, kind of seems fitting since, again.
And they like I said, everything starts to glow. What are you guys doing?
Pick up the gloves.
Aim for the daggers.
I'm gonna go for the rock hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going for the pistols.
And you, Jamie?
I'll just take whatever's left. I'll just take whatever's left.
So you pick up the snub nose. As you pick up the snub nose, only you feel this. You pick it up, and as you grip it, feel like it's carving something in itself.
I'm gonna take a look at it.
You look on the side, and it looks like just a straight line, and then it comes down, kind of like a 7. Looks like it's carving a 7 into it. But the carving doesn't finish whenever you stop looking at it. It continues. Kyle and Dean both sit there, and they look at each other like, well, so it looks like they've actually chosen you. I don't really know how to tell you guys too much, but you guys are the new Relic Hunters.
The what?
Big skills.
Told you guys.
Relic Hunters.
What are they?
Real.
Like superheroes?
Like
Yeah.
the TV show?
Yes, just like the TV show. Man, I hated the way they portrayed us. Man, they made us look like goofy loons.
Hey! Out of character.
I was going to say, is that in character, out of character? And they both look at each other like, okay, we're going to do our trick. And you see both of them kind of walk towards each other, and they do like a bro shake with a bro hug, and they fuse. And as they fuse, you see this one pretty large gentleman standing in front of you. Goes, yeah, that's what happens. Damn it, Dean.
Did they just...
Yeah.
I would think that was the weirdest thing I've seen today, but I've seen a lot of weird stuff today.
They probably get you $20,000 a week on Vegas.
I'm not even... As Kyle Dean shakes their head, the house starts to shake. And Kyle goes, what did you guys bring here?
What do you mean?
We got brought here.
Did you bring anything on your persons? Other than the relics?
I have a business card. Pull out the lawyer card.
I'm gonna pull out a pocket full of crumbs. I've got crumbs.
Ah, I see you found Gitmo's Reese's Puffs.
Hold up. It tastes like pretzel and peanut butter. I think I got mixed crumbs in the bucket.
All right, so we've got business card. Why would? And but his face drops. All right, you guys need to head downstairs now.
Okay.
Like he gets completely serious.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Okay. Well, let's go.
I mean, okay.
And as you guys head, he's right behind you. As you guys get down to the bottom of the stairs, you see the shake was because the doors to the front of the castle have been torn off.
Oh.
I didn't do that. I kicked it earlier.
Okay, a headphone warning for anybody that has like headphones or anything.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna give a 5-second delay. I'm giving 5 seconds. 5. Prison has prepared me for this moment!
Yes.
Oh my
As
God.
you shout that, you see a figure standing in the doorway with 2 figures flanking him. It is a very tall gentleman. I'd say he's probably about 8 or 9 foot tall. But under like his skin, you can see all the muscles and everything kind of not through his skin, but that is his skin. That's his outer layer of skin. It's all muscles and fiber and tissue and everything. And he's standing there and he has a staff. The staff, you see him just kind of standing there and he's looking around all the way up. His whole body's covered in, like I said, the muscle tissue. On top of his head, you see a very elongated jaw. And at the tip of the jaw, it looks like 2 sharp needles. Or not needles, but looks like he's got like a goatee type, but it's made of metal. And it's kind of stretched out a little bit. And he looks at you guys. His whole face looks it's mainly covered other than that. It looks like he's got kind of a mask from here. And through here, he's got a metal kind of bar. And on top, he has he's got a Z kind of sticking out a little bit.
Hello?
Looks like you've finally come down.
And who are you?
Hi.
Oh, introductions first. I would like to know your names, though.
I'd like to know yours first, ground beef.
Oh, you think you're the first one to call me? Gosh, ground beef.
That's
like number 3.
I'm gonna extend my dagger and point it at him. Listen, you come in here barging. I haven't been here very long. You look like intruder. And now, as my cellmate Gregory once said, I will shake a bitch if you take my pudding.
Oh, you can shank all the bitches you want. But first, he literally flings his staff. He has a hold of it. He flings and you guys are about halfway down the stairs, almost to the bottom. You see a bolt fly at the mirror to the right side and shatter the mirror. I must make a statement. He flings the other side and shatters the other mirror.
You!
The fuck?
Oh, this is what name calling gets you. Don't they teach you in school? Don't bully.
So at that moment, the car is just going to fucking fly down the stairs.
Change your voice.
No, I'm talking like this from now
I can
on.
still understand him. It's fine. As long as he's not the robot trying to do that. It took me a lot to listen to that one, like to decipher.
It's good. It's cool.
All right. So you're flying down to the bottom of the stairs? Well, running.
Yeah, and then there are banisters, right? I can just like slide down, like.
Yeah, you guys are only about 2 to 3 steps from the bottom anyway. So.
Oh, the fuck? Okay. That ruined my whole superhero entrance, but all right.
Okay, Zakar is at the top of the stairs.
Actually, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna roll. I rolled a 4. I still landed. I would have liked to have fallen, but fuck it.
Roll me another d6 then.
Fuck yeah. Another 4.
Alright. You slide down the banister and land. As you land on a piece of the mirror that has shattered. Ah! is all you hear.
Oh!
Gosh. As this happens, you see Hildine jump from the top, and he lands and goes. He looks over at the mirror, both mirrors. And he goes, "No, no. I was told not to do this."
Oh shit.
He puts his hand to his chest, and literally you see him reach as far as he can inside himself and pull out a small vial. Dual relic unleashed. You all see from behind, and it looks like a DNA strand wraps, and you see both sides right here. That's what it looks like, and he's standing there, and you can tell he's at the. Why did you do that? Who are you? The figure still standing there goes, "Well, I'm Zebeth. I'm the reason you have new relic hunters. And I'm the reason you're done." And he rears back his staff. Does anybody want to say anything?
No! No!
I can't right now. Do you guys want to say anything to the morph sequence?
To the what?
The morph sequence.
Oh, can we do the thing now?
His.
Oh, okay, my bad.
How did he do that?
Say magic words! Say something! Transform!
Above you guys, or above Zebus, you see words forming, but you can't quite make them out.
We have to do something! He seems really powerful!
You must say the words. You hear a voice from behind you, from the top of the stairs. And down at you see a very elegant female slowly make her way down.
Yes.
Zebus is still like this, but he's paused, he's like...
Oh.
He's pausing for dramatic effect. This elegant female walks down and goes, "Huh. What?" And she finally gets to the bottom. She kind of moves you guys out of the way and looks to the right, and she goes, "Joe?" And she looks to the left, and she immediately falls to her knees. "Not again!" Elvira has fallen to her knees and doesn't know what to do. She finally looks up and pulls out what looks like a rapier, but it looks like it's been broken about halfway down. And she goes and points the rapier at the words. The words start to be legible to you guys, and it is your morals.
Okay. Whew.
Okay.
Well, I'd rather say, do you want to roll to see who goes in what order to morph, or what?
Well, no, you guys can all do it at the same time. At least the first of the morph call.
Yeah.
All right. On the count of three, guys. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. The hunt is on.
Hunt is on.
Yes. That was awesome. And now we're just gonna go on the order of my screen. Jackie, please first.
Oh, what was my relic again? Shit.
Oh, I thought we had it.
The Wild West relic.
It was Wild West relic.
Watch me
I thought
screw
we
it
had.
up. Okay. I'm gonna take my gun and do that. Wild West relic. And I'm gonna shoot him, and the energy's gonna come out, and then come back.
Yep. As you say that and you fire, you feel the necklace pulls from your chest, and literally you see its essence funnel into your guns as you shoot. It reflects off the walls and back at you, and as you are morphed, your suit slowly appears on you. I'm gonna jump to the next one before I describe your suits. All right, Mr. Zakar, you are next.
Okay. Relic of the Animist! Avatar Unleashed!
As both your daggers, as you have both your daggers and force them together, the ring pulls off your hand and starts spinning right in the middle, and both your daggers delve into it, and it literally envelops you. Next would be Jamie.
Oh no!
Hey, we can't hear you, Jamie. We cannot hear you. No, we can't hear you at all. You're gonna have to leave.
Oh.
Hey, you're back. I heard you. I heard.
Yes.
Hold up. Let me leave and come back because I can't hear him now.
Okay.
Okay. Now Discord is being fine now.
Discord behaves? Alright.
Discord, if you do not behave, I will rip you out.
We will go to another system.
Sorry. Focusing back in.
You're good.
So, blah, blah, blah. Okay. She's got the revolver, and he says, God, I sure hope I'm doing this right. And he says, there's crime afoot. No R relic. Unleashed. She puts it up to his head, and then he pulls the trigger, and he falls to the ground immediately.
Well, everybody, that's Relic Hunters. Goodbye.
The badge is absorbed to your 6-shooter, your little snub-nosed 6-shooter. It spins, and as you hold it up to the side of your head and fire, literally it envelops you as you fall to the ground. Next is Mr. Mogar.
Relic of Combat. Unleashed.
Damn!
That's awesome. Literally, as you clap it together, he has to go off screen to fix it. As he claps, he throws it up, clasps it together. As it does, it literally, the bandana, the headband literally wraps around both his arms and spreads and completely envelops him. Now, last but not least, Mr. Xander Killian.
Okay. So I take the rock hammer, and I take the bracelet, and I'm just going to go, Disaster Relic, Tornado, Spin, and I lift up the rock hammer, and I spin it up in the air above me. Yeah.
As it spins, you see it literally spin faster and faster. Green tornado literally comes out of it and envelops you, and literally covers you, and as the hammer literally comes down, it turns into your tridax. It's a trident and an axe, and it falls into your hands, and you are completely morphed. That is the end of our episode.
Oh, hell yeah.
What?
And all of that morphing happened at the same time.
Hell yes.
Woo!
You bitch. But yeah.
So what actually happened is that Discord on my phone crashed as soon as I finished.
Oh, wow.
You're too strong. Too strong.
You're too strong.
That's hard to do, but still.
I'm so happy I caught that.
Yeah, that was skill, dude.
Yeah, I was ready for you to hit and then like miss, like hands and. So now we're entering our relic roundtable. Did everybody have fun?
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah.
It was great playing a not so serious character.
Except Ryan.
You're Russian serious, but you're not full serious.
Well,
I'd watch Ryan die again.
I'd watch Joe die again. It's bullshit.
God.
You flipping Kyle and Dean messed up my head so bad.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
There will be explanation in the next couple episodes. Trust me.
There will be.
And to be honest, if anybody has any questions, chat. If you have questions for me, go ahead and tell me in just 1 minute. But the reason I did that, or the reason I cut the episode off, was we do have art in progress, and I don't want to say something and the art not match up.
Dang.
Okay.
Okay.
So, so I don't. That's why I cut it off at that. We are almost at time. Kyle is gonna have to go here. So I love the Western hat. So did you guys enjoy the references when getting your relics?
Hell yeah! I got to meet Jotaro Kujo, motherfucker!
Did you guys get your references?
I didn't get Robin.
Robbins was John Wayne.
Yeah, John
Duke.
Wayne.
Oh, the Duke.
Oh, okay.
Did you get Andrews?
No.
I did not
Deckard?
even get mine, other than the Elvira.
I was thinking, oh wait, Chloe Deckard Lucifer!
No.
Damn it. Deckard Kane? Fuck, I don't know. John Deckard?
No.
Deckard.
Harrison Ford's Deckard.
Oh, Blade Runner Deckard?
Blade Runner. It is a noir film. It's neo-noir, but it's still noir film.
Oh,
I'm
well.
going to bed.
Hell yeah.
Mine was obviously Mr. Miyagi.
Yep. Rest in peace.
Meteorologist Bill, rest in peace.
Bill Paxton, rest in
Bill
peace.
Paxton. Yep.
Of course, Trevor's was
Jotaro!
Jotaro.
God, it was fucking great. I was like, oh! Like, first when you said Cujo, I was like the dog?
Yeah, I was like,
Oh my god, I got a talking dog! But see, if you would have led with the talking dog, I wouldn't have been freaking out about ShamWow, because like, oh my god, dog person. But how did you guys like, I have a question for all of you really quick. How did you enjoy the voice modifier, and how did you enjoy Zakar as a person?
It was cool.
that was kick ass.
Prison made me for this. Oh god, I'm so brilliant.
Do you guys have any questions?
Really quick before you do more questions, Destructo the Penguin in chat says, yeah, it seemed like you guys had a lot of fun with this episode. A lot of salt and shots were thrown, but it was amusing to watch while I was working on a dice bag. Thank you.
Awesome.
Also, I felt like whenever Jamie did his transformation, I had to reference, like, it's a Persona reference, I promise.
Like Persona 4,
Yes.
right?
Yes, he has been playing Persona 5 most of the day today.
Yeah.
Great game.
Oh, wonderful game. But well, so I'm trying to think. Like, there's so many questions about how you led up to us getting to Castle Drag, meeting the old relic hunters and shit. I don't really have a question. It's more like a statement. You did really well portraying all of our characters.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate
and then
it.
the whole flipping Kyle and Dean personality is just like, huh?
I tried to channel you guys. So and I can't do the voices, but like I said, I tried to channel you guys as well as I could.
Except for that one instance where Ryan was just like, Ryan wouldn't say that.
He also would have, the first thing he would have said when everybody walked in, what's up?
What's up?
I know, I missed an opportunity, but the opportunity will arise again.
Finally, a new generation to tell them to lick their balls.
So I know Kyle has to go, so I'm going to talk about. Kyle, do you have any questions before I ask everybody else?
No, I kind of want to see this outro. I have to leave.
Outro, yes.
Okay.
So epic.
Okay, so does anybody have any questions?
There's one in chat.
Yeah. You want to read it out, Kyle?
Destructo the Penguin says, do you guys want a care basket for the new guys to welcome them?
Destructo the Penguin. That is what I'm going to talk about you later. Whenever we can sit down and talk, I will talk at you about that. But, yes.
The short and long of it, yes.
Yeah. I can't say too much.
Well, actually, for people watching that don't know who we're even talking about,
that's true.
In Season 1, Destructo the Penguin played Hope.
Yep. Destructo the Penguin is also Leon. They're probably both sitting in the together, so...
Hi, guys.
Love you guys.
Love you.
All right, let me switch over the scene.
Yeah, go ahead and play. Go ahead and play the outro.
Yeah, you know.
Watching
Okay.
y'all's faces during that intro was so good. I cannot wait to see the outro.
All right, you guys ready? Here we go.
Yes.
In true fashion, as we always do in every episode, shut the fuck up! Beautiful.
Heck yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
Hell yeah!
Ryan, that was amazing.
My absolute favorite thing, and it's Josh's as well, is the movie slate at the very
Yeah,
end, counting it out.
Yeah.
Uh,
Woo!
Well, real quick, the one thing I did want I want to clarify.
Sorry, yes.
The bunny in the episode, the small hopping thing that had the mohawk mullet. The mohawk, if you remember right, the mohawk mullet is
A toupee.
it's a toupee,
Yeah.
and the rabbit is the chef still
Yeah.
brought back to life.
I kind of figured that. It was what, Salas? That was his name?
Yep, in remembrance to Wallace and Gromit Were Rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
What was it called in the very first interpretation?
Shit.
I don't
stain.
remember. Gosh, that's so long ago.
It was definitely shit
Andrew?
stain.
Shit stain. That's
Shit
right.
stain.
Stain. Act like a shit stain, get named shit stain. Done.
Oh, bye, Kyle.
Yeah.
He had to go on.
Yeah.
All right. So, does anybody have questions?
So correct me if I'm wrong. Whenever Zakar fell down the stairs and landed on the glass said "ouch."
Yes.
Yes.
So that means that even though the mirror's broken, they're not dead. I knew it.
Or so you hope.
Well, the thing is okay. Another question: is the glass still in my ass as I morphed?
No, it didn't stick in there.
Okay.
You just got poked.
Like, damn, I just got fucking morphed with a piece of glass stubbed in my ass. This is like a Friday night for me.
Oh yeah, like I said, I filled this with references, funniness. Like I said, this is gonna be more. I killed the mirrors, but trust me, they're not dead. Yet.
No, because Elvira's secretly trying to find a way to get him out.
Yeah, Elvira's still alive. Kyle's
I have
still
no
alive in
doubt.
front of you.
Oh, so I have no doubt she will find a way.
I have no doubt Ryan will be a human being again by the end of this campaign.
Yeah. And Kyle and Dean can help.
And Joe and Jason can have their lovers' quarrel.
Please,
Yes.
that's
Yes.
all I want.
Did you guys see what I did to
Yes,
Jason though?
yes,
Okay.
Yes.
yes. Fucking love that.
What? I don't remember.
Jason is now no longer. It's still a creation technically, but he's no longer stitched together. He's a.
Oh,
full-
yeah.
Flesh
Yeah.
human.
It's his. Yeah, he's full on together. So,
Yeah.
like I said, everything will be explained because we've got a little bit.
Wait, okay, I posted that on the right one. Fuck, I thought I posted come to the Relic Roundtable on my alternate Facebook. I was like, wait a minute. This doesn't seem right for a second. Ironically enough, Jason Myers is the alternate.
Yeah, Jason Myers is that guy.
That
And
is hilarious.
I reported that channel because I thought it was a fake one.
Yeah, probably here soon. Trevor, I was gonna say get with you, and so we can put the Patreon on your page at the bottom, if you're okay with that.
Oh yeah, you mean like on the whenever we're like streaming it and shit?
Yeah, on the bottom of the Twitch, down here, where you can just scroll down next to the donation tab and all that stuff.
But I just need a little banner made or something.
Yeah.
Just something that just says Patreon. But yeah, we'll get around to that.
Okay.
But okay, the carriage, was that a nod to anything in specific?
It was a
carriage
nod to the
was
very
last
first episode of season 1.
And the very
Because-
last episode of season 1 when the carriage showed up to the doorstep.
Yep.
It's just been like I I remember the last episode. I don't remember the carriage, but then again, I've slept since then.
Yeah, no, yeah. The carriage is the one that brought the Relic to the castle.
Yep.
Well, correct me
Well,
if I'm-
Lights, the lights that came down.
I was say Jason didn't take the carriage to the castle, did he? Because I thought like he came.
You were already. Well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So, yeah, I've had a lot of fun with this episode. I was nervous going into it. Have a beer. But I was say hopefully everybody else had fun, got the references, had even if you didn't get the references, you enjoyed the content and just had fun with us.
Heck yeah.
Hopefully you enjoyed the voice modifier because that shit.
Yes,
was dope.
I enjoyed the voice modifier. There was like whenever you went robot. I can't. I gotta
Wait
focus.
for it.
Hold on.
Oh, hold on. Okay, look, this one has ambient effects. Listen to this shit. Hold up.
Greetings! Now, we will tell you a tale. We will weave an epic for you and your ears. Listen all, come on down!
That sounds like it belongs in Mystic Force. Zordon of Mystic Force.
God, that is so
More than a
beautiful.
contestant on The Price is Right.
Gosh dang it.
Okay, I'm done fucking with it.
You're good. Alright, so I was gonna say if nobody has any more questions, I do want to invite everybody back next week. Thank you for everybody that did see. I wasn't able to pay attention to the chat as much because I only have one screen now. So and my phone was charging. But I hope everybody had fun. Hopefully we'll have a lot more fun next week whenever you guys get to see what you look like morphed. Or at least hear what you look like morphed. You may not have the art done, but you will hear. And then on top of that, you will get to meet more of your baddies and find out more of what happens next time on Relic Hunters.
Oh yeah. Tune in next time to see how we look, how badass we are. And remember, as always, we love you. You have a great night. And thank you for tuning in and supporting us. This is Dakar Volkov, aka ChiefDucky, signing out.
Continue on your new path.
Remember to continue on the path to righteousness. And thus, we end.